It's cold and I know it is so. Is this somewhere you can tell me? He walks on, doesn't look back. He pretends he can hear her. Starts to whistle as he crosses the street. Seems embarrassed to be there. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you, you and me in paradise. Just think about it. She calls out to the man on the street. He can see she's been crying. She's got blisters on the soles of her feet. She can walk, but she's trying. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you, you and me in paradise. Just think about it. Oh Lord, is there nothing more anybody can do? Oh Lord, there must be something you can't say. You can tell from the lines of her face. You can see that she's been there. Probably been moved on from every place, but she didn't fit in there. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you, you and me in paradise. Just think about it. Just think about it. It's just another day for you and me in paradise. It's just another day for you and me in paradise. It's just another day for you and me in paradise. I've seen the lights go out on Broadway. I saw the Empire State lay low. Life went on beyond the Palisades. They all bought Cadillacs and left there long ago. They held the concert out in Brooklyn to watch the island bridges blow. They turned our power down and drove us underground, but we went right on with the show. I've seen the lights go out on Broadway. I saw the ruins at my feet. You know we almost didn't notice it. I've seen it all the time on 42nd Street. They burned the churches up in Harlem, like in that Spanish Civil War. The flames are everywhere, but no one really cared. It always burned up there before. Oh, I've seen the lights go out on Broadway. I watched the mighty skyline fall. The boats were waiting at the Battery. The union went on strike. They never sailed at all. They sent a carrier out from Norfolk, picked the Yankees up for free. They said the Queens could stay. They blew the Bronx away, sick Manhattan out at sea. Oh, oh, you know those lights were right on Broadway. And that was so many years ago, before we all lived here in Florida, before the mafia took over Mexico. There are not many who remember. They say a handful still survives to tell the world about the way the lights went out, to keep the memories alive.
All right, welcome everybody to the show. Seems like it's been forever since I've done this, but really it's just been a couple weeks since my last solo show. Thank you to all of you who tuned in to my face-to-face show with the incredible Steve Lundgren, who I believe is here tonight. Thank you, my friend. That was awesome. That was definitely a highlight for me, for sure. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Let's see who else is here. Has some pre-show comments show up here. I'm assuming that there's an emoji involved in this that's not coming through, but thank you very much. Adelson. Apologies for butchering the name there. Wheat Project. I believe you're at the Steve show, right? Well, thank you for coming over to my show over here. I'll do me a favor if you're here a little bit later. Give me a reminder for Summer Highland Falls. Remember is a great song that I don't think I can do on the spot, but it's a nice one. Hello, Marco and Ingrid. Thank you guys so much. Always great to have you here. Thank you, Steph. Yeah, I think we will do that again soon. Definitely like to. Hey, Pedro. Happy birthday. Yeah, I'll play that for you. Let me just add it here because, I'll see song requests and then I'll forget them and I'll say, remind me, but let me actually add it to my list. That is a nice song. Elton John. Okay. It's on there. Stick around. Happy birthday, Pedro. Hey, Jacob. As usual, let me know where you guys are watching from. It's always cool. I know there's a bunch in Brazil and we have people in London and Germany and Nevada. Steve, I think you're the only one there in Nevada. Jacob, but yeah, I'll add that also here. Hold on. Okay. The great JP Nichols is here. Look at that. Are you sure you don't want me to do the Beatles song instead? All right, no, I'll do this one for you. Thanks for coming to the show, JP. So Keane was definitely a band that I loved back when they were popular. I was in college, and I have this vivid memory of seeing them perform. I had never heard of them before, and they were on SNL, and I saw it on my 11-inch TV that I had in my dorm. So kind of still vividly, it was really up high where the bunks were. It was craziness. But anyways, I'm going to do one of my favorite Keane songs. It's a little bit high to sing, so I'm going to try to keep it in the original key here. C. Try to get the Keane sound. Let's see. All right.
You say you wander your own. When I think about it, I don't see how you can. You're aching, you're breaking, and I can see the pain in your eyes. Says everybody's changing and I don't know why. So little time. I tried to understand that I tried to make a move just to stay in the game. I tried to stay awake and remember my name, but everybody's changing and I don't feel the same. You're gone from here, soon you will disappear, fading into beautiful light. 'Cause everybody's changing and I don't feel
Okay. The great Keane. If I skip over your comment, I'll come back, I promise. Let me see who else is here. I actually have to learn it. Thank you, JP. I appreciate it. My beautiful wife and sleepy dog are watching from downstairs. Thank you. All right, we got a lot of comments. Let's see. So I promise I'll come back. Pedro, for your birthday, I'll be back. I'll play that. Jacob as well. Thank you, Fabio. Thank you so much. Hey, Bettina. Thank you very much. Always great to see the familiar faces and names. Carl in Ireland. Ooh. That is a great song and a really good movie that I was just talking about yesterday. I'm going to add that on here also. Man on the Moon. Let me see if I have the words. Thought it was on here. Sorry, give me 1 second. This is so unprofessional. Not Man on the Mirror. Man on the Moon. Okay. Cool. Thank you, John. Another for R.E.M. Cool. I'll come back to that one for sure. Hey, Wasser Scenes down the street. Miss you guys. Thank you, Alex in Montreal. Wow. Very cool. Yeah, I'll do a Rod Stewart song a little bit later. Thank you, Ian. Thank you so much. Ooh, I have to warm up for that song. Thank you for the request, Keith. Hey, Dan, Massachusetts. Good to see you. Hey, Forrest. Susan, hello, everybody. Oh, one of my all-time favorite songs. I'm going to add that too. Okay, I'm done adding lists for now. People are here to hear some music, not me rambling on about, well, nothing exciting, right? I'll say hello to a few more people here. Let me see who else is. My wonderful coworker, Cassie. Hello. Thank you for tuning in. Hi, Mom, Raphael. On the big screen, right? Thank you. Okay. So, we had a couple of requests. I think the first one that had come in for, was it? No, I don't want to. Is it Pedro, birthday, right? Okay, cool. This is a nice song. This is one of those where Elton John took sacrifice, 3 syllables, sacrifice. And somehow it works. He turned it into 4. Let's see.
It's a human sign when things go wrong, when the scent of her lingers, temptation strong, into the boundaries of each married man. Sweet deceit comes calling, negativity lands. heart done by you. Something looking better, baby, just passing through. And it's no sacrifice, it's just a simple word. It's too hard to live in two separate worlds. And it's no sacrifice, it's no sacrifice, it's no sacrifice at all. Mutual misunderstanding after the fact. Sensitivity builds a prison in the final act. We lose direction, no stone unturned, no tears to damn you. When jealousy burns, cold, cold heart done by you. Some things looking better, baby, just passing through. And it's no sacrifice, it's just a simple word. It's too hard to live in two separate worlds. And it's no sacrifice, it's no sacrifice, it's no sacrifice at all. It's no sacrifice at all. It's no sacrifice at all.
It's a great one by Elton John. Love that song. Good evening, Ronaldo in Brazil. I got to go to Brazil one day and meet everybody. Hi, Melina, Warren. Miss you. Thank you. Is that the Elton John 70s timbre or like the pre-vocal surgery or the post-vocal surgery? Both are good, just very different, but thank you. I appreciate the compliment. To be compared to Elton John, all I've ever wanted. I'm still working on it, Steve. Thank you. I'm going to tune into one of your lessons and find out how to properly play it. Thank you for following up on that, though. Going to be bouncing around here on the comments. Going to try to get to everybody. Can't play every song. Hey, Jacob, I have your song coming up, so stick around. Denmark, awesome. Wow. Very cool. Is it Takaomi? Well, thank you. Apologies if I messed that up, but thank you. Very cool. Hey, Eduardo. Thank you, Deanna. I finally went shopping and got a few new pieces of clothing. It had been far too long. So I'm glad you liked the shirt. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Pizza night. I want some pizza. That sounds good. Blue ice cream in NYC. Very cool. Thank you. Hello, Paul in Scotland. All these places I really want to go and visit one day. Well, it's great to have you. We've got a solid 50 people watching right now between Facebook and YouTube, so thank you. It's always cool to press the go live button, and there's always those first few moments when the show starts and I see it's at 0, and then it'll kind of slowly start climbing. Now we got 52. It's still going up. And I'm telling you, every time I sit down, I'm like, is tonight going to be the night where nobody tunes in? And I'm just here playing to no one. Well, my wife and our dog are downstairs, and she just hears me singing. She can't hear the music. It's awkward, and it's loud. But it's very cool to have an audience here watching. Okay, so we got a request as promised for my buddy Jacob. So hope you like this amazing Billy Joel song. Make sure I get my, hold on one second, I have to do it. There's the chorus. I need that for this song. Okay, we're set to go.
The spring of 44, and never saw his father anymore. A child of sacrifice, a child of war, another son who never had a father after Leningrad. Went off to school and learned to serve his state, follow the rule, and drank his vodka straight. The only way to live was drown the hate. Russian life was very sad, such was life in Leningrad. I was born in 49, a Cold War kid in McCarthy time. Stopped him at the 38th parallel, past those yellow reds to hell. Cold War kids were hard to kill, under their desk giving air raid drill. Haven't they heard we won the war? What do they keep on fighting for? Sent to some Red Army town, served out his time, became a circus clown. The greatest happiness he'd ever found was making Russian children glad when children lived in Leningrad. Children lived in Levittown's, hid in the shelters underground, while the Soviets turned their ships around, tore the Cuban missiles down. In that bright October sun, we knew our childhood days were done, and I watched my friends go child, and I came to this place to meet him eye to eye and face to face. He made my daughter laugh when we embraced. We never knew what friends we had until we came to Leningrad. Whoops. Let's try that again. You know, I was looking forward to that moment at the end, and I don't know what happened. It's not even the right. That is not a chorus. That is not either. All right. Do over. It's hard to kind of coordinate that jump to press the chorus button and play the chord, so I messed that up. But anyways, Jacob, I hope you enjoyed that one. Hello. I love that. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, it's not my favorite thing to do is to go shopping, especially these days. And I was definitely limiting my outings and still am. But I was like, it's time to, been wearing the same black shirt for the past, 8 months. Well, thank you very much. Alex and Freddie, Vivian, Vanessa, and 5 dogs. So cool. Sounds like a party. Ooh, Africa by Toto. That's a good song. That's one of those where, I like doing the cover, but you really need that. Just the arrangement of the way that they recorded that song is amazing. I gotta lose the chorus. I forget which key I did this in. Let me see. I think it was. I hear the drums echoing tonight. I think that's the key. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay. Lost the lyrics. Okay. I hear the drums echoing tonight. She hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. The moonlit winds reflect the stars that guide me to salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten word of ancient melody. turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. At best the rain's down in Africa. It's gonna take some time to do the things we never had. Dogs cry out in the night as they grow restless, longing for some solitary company. I know that I must do what's right, sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've become. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. At best the rain's down in Africa. Take some time to do the things we never had. She's waiting there for you. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. At best the rain's down in Africa. At best the rain's down in Africa. At best the rain's down in Africa. It's gonna take some time to do the things we never had.
Okay. Tough song. That goes real low, really low, and really high. But it's a good one. You know, I love that. I love just about every Phil Collins song, but I haven't sat to learn that one. And that is a great song. But I'm going to add that to the to-do list. I can come back to that song. If I did that one back to back with the one I just did, I'm going to be done here. It is a good song, though. I see a question here. Yes, my wife and I are expecting our first child, a boy, in about 3.5 to 4 weeks. So soon there will be some background sounds that weren't here before during these live streams. So we're real excited. Thank you for asking. Hello, Summers in Ohio. That's the first time that song has been requested. I have never done it before, but that is a great song. Let me see. The Natalia in Imbruglia version. Is that how you say her name? I don't think she wrote it. I don't know if I could try it. This is where I need to have that disclaimer, where it's like a live playing a song I've never done before for the very first time. I'm going to try it. Let's see. I think that's I don't know if the key's going to work, but
I thought I saw a man brought to life. He was warm, he came around, he was dignified. He showed me what it was to cry. Well, you couldn't beat the man I adore. You don't seem to care what your heart is for. No hint anymore. There's nothing where we used to lie. My conversation has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I'm ashamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn. So I guess the fortune teller's right. Should have seen just what was there and not some holy life. You crawl beneath my veins and now I don't care, I have no luck. I don't miss him all that much. There's just so many things that I can't touch, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I'm ashamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn. Torn.
all right. Not bad for the first try. I knew when to quit while I was ahead there. It was coming up onto the bridge, and I was like, that's not going to go well. Thanks for it's always cool to get a request I've never gotten before, so thank you for that. Let me say hello to some more people. Hello in Spain. Sure, yeah, I'll come back and do a Bruce Hornsby. Remind me to do That's Just the Way It Is. It's probably one of the most requested songs that I do. Did I play Jewel? I don't think I did. That sounded like that. Maybe the one you were just talking about, Josh? Oh, I see. You corrected it, but you couldn't take it away. So you keep going back and forth to the incorrect artist. I do it for you. Yeah, I'll come back to that, Josh. I'm gonna add it. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna come back to it or not come back to it. I'm gonna add it to the list here. It's a little high, so I'm gonna need to I need to be strategic in the order of the set list. What's it called? Oh yeah, I do it for you. Is it called Everything I Do It For You, or just I Do It For You? Because I got to see where to look for it. It's Everything I Do. At least that's how I have it on here. See, you threw me off, Josh. You made me look through the L part of the song list and wasted all this time. Okay. All right. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was such a fun night. Steve and I definitely have to do that again soon. So, Steve, if you're still here, let's plan it. Another in Brazil. So cool. Thank you, Jason. No ELO in my catalog. I gotta listen to their songs. It's Electric Light Orchestra, right? I want to be sure yeah. In the Air Tonight is a weird song to cover because like half of it at least is just that drum machine. How does it go? Yeah, I'd have to learn an arrangement for that song to do it justice. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Paul. Yeah, we're wondering the same thing. How is Ron the dog going to react to the new addition to the family? Oh, yeah, here, Andrea responded. That is true. That is a fact. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, thank you for you requested that one, I think, right, Eduardo? I don't know Book of Love by Peter Gabriel. I can do In Your Eyes, which I've done a couple times, and I can do Don't Give Up, which was that song that he did, I think, with Kate Bush, which is it's just one of the greatest songs. Yes, I am in Miami. Not well. Definitely not. Perhaps if I can practice a specific song, then maybe. But I'm not about to completely, destroy this whole show here with me attempting to sing in Spanish. I'm sure it would be entertaining, but for the wrong reasons. All right, so thank you guys for the comments and for watching. This is so cool. I feel like it really has been a while. You know what it is? It's that because when I did my show with Steve last week and I didn't do a solo show, he had control of the comments. It was his show. I was his guest. So it's a whole different experience when I get to interact with everybody that's watching. So I had a request for this song, which was one of my favorites to play. And then, Josh, I will get back to your Everything I Do it for you. But in the meantime, I'm going to do this one. It's a little Dire Straits.
baby, I see this world has made you sad. Some people can be bad. The things they do, the things they say. Baby, I'll wipe away those bitter tears. I'll chase away those restless fears and turn your blue skies into gray. Why worry? There should be laughter after pain. There should be sunshine after rain. So why worry now? Baby, it's when this world seems mean and cold, our love comes shining red and gold, and know the rest is by the way. Why worry? There should be laughter after pain. There should be sunshine after rain. These things have always been the same. So why worry now?
So I forget who requested that early on, but I hope you're still here and I hope you liked it. Oh, cool. Very cool. All right, so I see reminder for Summer Highland Falls. I'm going to add that. But first, Josh, if you're still here, say something. I'm waiting. I'm just going to wait here till you say something. If you're not here, I'm not going to play it until you come back. Right. Yes. Yeah, I think it's just by, I don't know, maybe something with my YouTube channel just somehow got popular in parts of Brazil and other parts of the world also. It's really cool. I don't know how it all works, over the years that I've been posting videos, but well, I don't think Josh is here, so I'm going to get to Summer Highland Falls in a second. Let me see the other comments that I've skipped over. No, I don't know how to play that one. Sorry, Jason. Hey, Claudia. I mean, that is a great song. I'm going to add it and see if I can. It's one of those songs that's so popular, and I never really have covered that song before. So I'm going to come back to that one, but I've added to the list here. Hey, Nicole. I hope there wasn't a technical issue on Facebook, but thank you so much. Yes, soon to be baby. Very soon. Okay. So, Wheat Project. Don't know your actual name. Feel free to share if you'd like to. If not, I'll just keep calling you Wheat Project. But Summer Highland Falls, as promised.
They say that these are not the best of times, but they're the only times I've ever known. And I believe there is a time for meditation in cathedrals of our own. Now I have seen that sad surrender in my lover's eyes, but I can only stand apart and sympathize. And we are always what our situations hand us. It's either sadness or euphoria. So we'll argue and we'll compromise and realize that nothing's ever changed. And all our mutual experience, our separate conclusions are the same. Now we are forced to recognize our inhumanities. Our reason coexists with our insanities. And though we choose between reality and madness, it's either sadness or euphoria. Our energy. Perhaps we don't fulfill each other's fantasies. And though we stand upon the ledges of our lives with our respective similarities, it's either sadness or euphoria.
Definitely one of Billy Joel's best songs. Well, nice to meet you, Sean. Hey, James. Oh, glad you reminded me. Yeah, that was, I think, one of the early ones. And I see why I missed it, because somehow it didn't get added to the list here. Man on the Moon, I think was it Bettina that requested it earlier? I think. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. Welcome to the show. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think it was you that requested Man on the Moon, right? It's been a while since I've done this song, but let's see if I remember. I'm going to try this one. This is a great song. Let's see.
Mark the hoople in the game of life. Yeah. Handy coffin in a wrestling match.
That's wrong, I think.
Yeah. Monopoly 21, checkers and chess. Yeah. Mr. Fred Bassie in the breakfast mess. Let's play Twister, let's play Risk. Yeah. I'll see you in heaven if you make the list. Yeah.
That's the right chord.
Now, Annie, did you hear about this one? Tell me, are you locked in the bar? Handy, are you goofing on Elvis Street, baby? Are we losing touch? If you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. If you believe there's nothing up his sleeve, nothing is gold. Moses went walking with a staff of wood. Yeah. Newton got beaten by the apple. Yeah. Egypt was troubled by the horrible asp. Yeah. Mr. Charles Darwin had a gal to ask. Yeah. Handy, did you hear about this one? Tell me, are you locked in the park? Handy, are you goofing on Elvis Street, baby? Are we losing touch? If you believed they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. If you believe there's nothing up his sleeve, nothing is gold. Now, Annie, did you hear about this one? Tell me, are you locked in the park? Handy, are you goofing on Elm Street, baby? Are we losing touch? If you believed they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. If you believed there's nothing up his sleeve, nothing is gold.
Figured out the right chord about midway through. Okay, so Carl, it was you that requested it. Cool. So I know it was one of the earlier requests that had come in at the top of the list here. Oh, and okay, so now I thought I was, just kind of randomly thinking of things that didn't happen, but I'm glad, yes. Bettina, you also said R.E.M., so you both did. I'd have to change it to Isn't He Lovely? Because we're having a boy. That is a great song, though. Thank you, James. Let's see some of the other requests that came in. I want to try and get to as many as possible. Take me to church. You got it, Cassie. Let's see. I might have to refresh my memory on how to play this one. How does it start? My love has got you. I'll try it. I remember I had loved this song when it came out, and I had learned it and covered it quickly on my YouTube channel, and I played it a bunch at that time. When did this come out? Maybe like 7, 8 years ago? Maybe not that long, something like that. And I used to play it, and then I kind of stopped playing it, so it might be a little rough. Let's see. My lover's got humor. She's a giggling at the funeral, knows everybody's disapproval. I should have worshipped her sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. 'Cause every Sunday's getting more bleak, fresh poison each week. We were born sick, you heard them say it. My church offers no absolutes. She tells me worship in the bedroom. Only heaven I'll be sent to is when I'm alone with you. Well, I was born sick, but I love it. Command me to be well. Amen. 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 Take me to church, I'll worship like a dog at the shine of your lights. I'll tell you my sins, you can sharpen your knife. Offer me my deathless death. A good God, let me give you my life. Take me to church, I'll worship like a dog at the shine of your lights. I'll tell you my sins, you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that deathless death. A good God, let me give you my life. If I'm a pagan on the good times, my lover's the sunlight. Keep the goddess on my side. She demands a sacrifice. We'll drain the whole sea. Something shiny, something meaty for the main course. That's a fine looking high horse. What you got in the stable? Got a lot of starving faithful. That looks tasty, that looks plenty. This is hungry work. Take me to church, I'll worship like a dog at the shrine of your life. I'll tell you my sins, you can sharpen your knife. Offer me my deathless death. A good God, let me give you my life. Take me to church, I'll worship like a dog at the shrine of your life. I'll tell you my sins, you can sharpen your knife. Offer me my deathless death. A good God, let me give you my life. No masters or kings when the ritual begins. There's no sweeter innocence in our gentle sin. In the madness of the soil of that sad earthly scene, only then I am human, only then I am clean. Amen. 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 remember why I stopped playing that song, because it is tough. That is a hard song to sing. But that's such a good song. I remember being blown away when I first heard it. Thank you. Hey now. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, I love that song. It's a tough one for sure. Hey, Vanessa. Thank you. Seems that that's a still popular song. I love Christopher Cross, and I love that song, but I don't do it in the right... I haven't gotten that one down. I can do Sailing if you want to hear that one. Let me know. Thank you, Cassie. Hello, Orvietos in Boca. Hope you all are enjoying the show. Very cool. Thank you so much. Hey, James. Oh, James, and I know that you had a request for Rod Stewart. Is there a song? There's a few that I know. Let me know if there's one in particular you want to hear. Paco, is this I think it's your first time here, maybe? Creep by Radiohead. I could probably do the version that they used, the version that's closer to the one that they used in The Social Network, which is the really kind of slow, creepier version. Let me see. I actually haven't done this song before, but I think I'm pretty familiar, and I think it's probably simple enough. It's just one of those melodies you don't forget. Now watch, I'm going to forget it. Let me see if I can find it on here. Let's see. When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You flow like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish it was special. I know there's kids watching, so I'm gonna censor it. You're so freaking special. Doesn't really work as well, right? But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Don't care if it hurts. Wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. And I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so freaking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
Well, that was a nice uplifting song. Thank you. No, I don't know that one. Thanks, JP. I will. That's a nice song. Yeah, I like that one. It's funny because I think that was one of the first movie trailers that did this thing where they take a well-known song and they have someone covered in a really kind of slow, creepy way. And now every horror movie that comes out still to this day does the same exact thing. Same exact thing. Cool. Popular with Radiohead and Take Me to Church Tonight. Awesome. Thank you. Hello in Orlando. That's a cool song that I've never done before. That's the one that starts like, I don't know what the chord is, but it's like yeah, I don't know how to play it, but if I knew the chords, then maybe I can try that song. I don't think that's been requested before. That is a cool Elton John song. Stevie Wonder is the best. My wife and I were in New Orleans a few years ago for Jazz Fest, and Stevie Wonder was one of the headliners, and there was such a horrible thunderstorm that went on for that entire weekend that they canceled it, and we were super bummed out. And then we had heard that he had been close by. He made an appearance in a club like down the street from where we were or somewhere close by, but this close to seeing Stevie Wonder live. Yeah, definitely not uplifting, but I agree. Brilliant songwriters. Fernando, James. Fernando by Abba, I'm guessing. Let me see. Abba's one of those bands. It's funny. JP and I were just chatting before the show about Bee Gees and how the Bee Gees they had some of the most incredible songs, and some people kind of, just say, they blow them off and say, oh, they're all about disco, but really the brilliance is there, especially in their early work. And same goes for ABBA all the way through. A lot of people are like, oh, ABBA, Dancing Queen, but some of the most brilliant songs. Let me see if I can do this one. Always tough to find the right key and arrangement for the ABBA song because all their voices, every harmony was so important that it's like you miss one and the song doesn't quite sound right. But let me try that. Sorry, I almost lost something off the keyboard here. Okay.
Can you hear the drums, Fernando? I remember long ago a starry night just like this. In the firefly, Fernando, you were humming to yourself and softly strumming your guitar. I could hear the distant drums and sounds and bugle calls were coming from afar. They were closer now, Fernando. Every hour, every minute seemed to last eternally. I was so afraid, Fernando. Every hour, every minute seemed to last eternally. I was young and full of life, and none of us prepared themselves.
Something like that.
There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright, Fernando. They were shining there for you and me, for liberty, Fernando. There was never thought that we could lose. There's no regret. If I had to hear the same again, I would, my friend Fernando. There was something old, Fernando. Since many years I haven't seen a rifle in your hand. Can you hear the drums, Fernando? Do you still recall the fateful night we crossed the Rio Grande? I can see it in your eyes, how proud you were to fight for freedom in this land. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright, Fernando. They were shining there for you and me, for liberty, Fernando. Though I never thought that we could lose, there's no regret. If I have to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright, Fernando. They were shining there for you and me, for liberty, Fernando. Though I never thought that we could lose, there's no regret. If I have to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando.
Thank you, James. So it's a little story about that song. Every time I play it, I think of this one gig that I had played. You know, over the years, I've done so many gigs and so many weddings and corporate events and you name it, birthday parties. And sometimes they kind of, you know, you play them. I work really hard up until that point, and then I kind of leave it there and go on to the next one. But I was hired to do, this was a couple of years ago, it was a small birthday party at somebody's house, and a woman was throwing I think it was her mother-in-law birthday party. And she was a big Abba fan, and I didn't really have all that much Abba in my repertoire. And her mother-in-law was in the very advanced stages of ALS. And I just remember playing that song and having her there sitting next to me, and she couldn't really, visibly respond all that well. But when I played that song, she kind of came to life, and I just always remember that moment whenever I hear her play that song. It was really an incredible experience to be there for that. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Melina and Warren. Well, I'm glad. Oh, very cool. Can I play It's My Life by Bon Jovi? I'd have to work on that one. Bon Jovi's tough to do on the spot because all their songs are really high, and I'm always in danger of of singing something really loud and landing on the wrong note at the same time, which would be awful. Think of something else, Alex. Let me know. Cool. Thank you. Let's see. Hope you all are enjoying the show. It's going by fast for me tonight, and I hope that it's going by fast for you, or maybe that's the wrong thing to say, but I hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, it's there. It's seared into my mind always. Whenever I hear that song, it was definitely it was a tough night. I'll tell you that. But she really loved it. Okay. So I had a couple of requests. Let me see. Which one do I want to do that were here from earlier? Hello. Beto White. Candle in the Wind. That's a nice song. Elton John talks about that song and how when he played the updated version at Princess Diana's funeral, he was so nervous that he would mess up the words because they were completely different. He had never, he had Bernie Taupin rewrite the words kind of, I think it was overnight, and he played it one time and he never played it again. That version, the Goodbye Norma Jean was Goodbye England's Rose, I think. I remember that was, I think everybody bought that single when it came out. But sure, Candle in the Wind. I haven't done it in a while.
Goodbye, Norma Jean. Though I never knew you at all, you have the grace to hold yourself while those around you crawl. They crawl out on the woodwork and they whisper into your brain. They send you on a treadmill and they made you change your name. And it seems to me you live your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. And I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned down long before your legend ever did. Loneliness is tough, the toughest role you ever played. Hollywood created a superstar, and fame was the price you paid. Even when you died, oh, the press still hounded you. All the papers had to say was that Marilyn was found in the nude. And it seems to me you live your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. And I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned down long before your legend ever did. Jean, from the young man in the 22nd row who sees you something more than sexual, more than just our Marilyn Monroe. Seems to me you live your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. And I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before your legend never did. But I would have liked to know you, that I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before your legend never did.
Hey, Diego. Well, that's all right. I'm glad you're here now. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ooh, Empty Garden. That is an incredible song. I remember the first time I heard that song was I was in Europe with two of my best friends that I'm still friends with now. Almost weren't friends after that trip back in 2006. But I remember we would be on long trains going God knows where, and I had this song on my iPod. I was listening to it over and over again. It was one of the most brilliant songs I've ever heard. I don't know if I can. I'd have to listen, come back to it. Let me see if I have it on here. The great Steve Lundgren actually did an awesome rendition of this song on his channel, so go check that out. I think he did it on one of his live shows. I don't know if he's done it as his own thing. Let's see. Yeah, I'll come back to that song. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you so much. Yeah, so you saw it also. No, I don't know any Morrissey, unfortunately. Lots of people from Brazil. Lullabye by Billy Joel. An incredible song with some of the most complex chord changes, and I have never quite gotten this right. It's just one of those things I need to really spend time doing, but I can try and do some of this. This is such an amazing song, and I think Billy Joel said that this was on his last album, and I think it's the last song that he wrote. No, one of the last songs he wrote on the last album, back in, I think, 1993 when River of Dreams came out. And he started it he was writing it as a classical song, a classical piece of music. And he's like, oh, I'll add words to it. And he wrote this. And that was he went and did classical music ever since. But I'm going to try this one. See how far I can get with this one. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, these chords are insane.
Good night, my angel, time to close your eyes and save these questions for another day. I think I know what you've been asking me. I think you know what I've been trying to say. I promise I would never leave you, and you would always know. Wherever you may go, no matter where you are, I never will be far away. Good night, my angel, now it's time to sleep. And still so many things I want to say. Remember all the songs you sang for me when we went sailing on an emerald bay. And like a boat out on the ocean, I'm rocking you to sleep. The water's dark and deep inside this ancient heart. You'll always be a part of me. Good night, my angel, now it's time to dream. And dream how wonderful your life will be. Someday your child may cry, and if you sing this lullaby, then in your heart there will always be a part of me. Someday we'll all be gone, but lullabies go on and on. They never die, that's how you and I will be.
Pains me that I messed up those chords there at the end and a few in the middle. It's a complex song and it's just absolutely perfectly written. I mean, the music is, it's incredible. Well, hope you like that one. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, go onto either my channel or Steve's channel after the show and go to last week's face-to-face show that we did. And we did Baby Grand Duet. It was a little rough because we had never done it before. And obviously Steve's in Nevada and I'm here in Miami and, you know, but, you know, you can go check that out. It's pretty cool. Okay, cool. So second, I got to learn some Morrissey. Empty Garden, yeah. I don't know if that's another one where the chords are crazy. Let's see. I can try this song. And then I'll play a few more songs that I'm a little bit more familiar with it, but I'm going to try this one. First, I got to make sure if the chords are correct, which doesn't look like they are, so I'm going to see if I can remember. All right, here goes. What happened here? Has a New York sunset disappeared? I found an empty garden among the flagstones there. Who lived here? He must have been a gardener that cared a lot, who weeded out the tears and grew a good crop. And now it all looks strange. It's funny how one insect
cobblestone door, and in the cracks along the sidewalk, nothing grows no more. Who lived here? He must have been a gardener that cared a lot, who weeded out the tears and grew a good crop. And we are so amazed, we're crippled and we're dazed. A gardener like that one, no one can replace. And I've been knocking, but no one answers. And I've been knocking most of the day. Oh, and I've been calling. Oh, hey, hey, Johnny, can't you come out to play? And through their tears, some say he's farmed this best in younger years, but he done said the roots grow stronger. If only he were here. Who lived here? He must have been a gardener that cared a lot, who weeded out the tears and grew a good crop. And now we pray for rain with every drop that falls. We hear your name. And I've been knocking, and no one answers. And I've been knocking most of the day. Oh, and I've been calling. Oh, hey, hey, Johnny, can't you come out to play? Johnny, can't you come out to play in your empty garden? Johnny, can't you come out to play in your empty garden? Johnny, can't you come out to play in your empty garden? Johnny, can't you come out to play in your empty garden? Johnny, can't you come out to play in your empty garden? In your empty garden.
I am glad I played that at the end, or towards the end. Thank you. That's a great song. I'm glad it was requested because it's one of my all-time favorite Elton John songs, and I've never done it. I mean, I maybe dabbled a little bit with the song, but it's amazing. So thank you for requesting that one. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Russell. You're very welcome. I don't have any culture club, unfortunately. Thank you, Gavin. Hello. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. I'm going to do a couple more songs and call it a night here, but I hope you have enjoyed yourself, and and it's something I look forward to every week. I know I say it every time, but it's true. So thank you for tuning in week after week, and I'm going to keep this going as long as you all are here and watching. Thank you very much. I think it's time to play something a little bit more upbeat. I played a lot of slow songs tonight, so I've already blown out my voice, so might as well just stay on that train, and doesn't matter here what happens. So let's see. All right. What was I gonna? So I want to have the words here just in case. Okay.
Come out, Virginia, don't let me wait. You Catholic girl, stop much too late. Oh, sooner or later comes down to fate. I might as well be the one. Where they showed you a statue, told you to pray. They built you a temple and locked you away. But they never told you the price that you pay, the things that you might have done. Darling, only the good die young. That's what I said. Only the good die young. Only the good die young. You might have heard how to run with the dangerous crowd. We ain't too petty, we ain't too proud. You might be laughing a bit too loud, but that never hurt no one. So come on, Virginia, show me a sign. Send up a signal, I'll throw you the line. Stained glass curtain, you're hiding behind. Never lets in the sun. Only the good die young. That's what I said. Only the good die young. Only the good die young. You got a nice white dress and a body on your confirmation, but you got a brand new soul. Ooh, and a cross of gold. But Virginia, they didn't give you quite enough information. You didn't care for me. Did she ever say a prayer for me? Oh, 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 and they say there's a heaven for those who will wait. But some say it's better when I say I'd rather laugh with the sinners and cry with the saints. Never lets in the sun. Only the good die young. That's what I said. Only the good die young. Only the good die young. Said your mother told you all that I could give you was a reputation. You never cared for me. Did she ever say a prayer for me? Oh, 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 and come out, come out, come out. Virginia, don't let me wait. Catholic girl, stop much too late. Sooner or later it comes down to fate. I might as well be the one. Only the good die young. That's what I said. Only the good die young. Only the good die young. You shake my nerves and you ride on my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. You turned my love and you thought it was fine. You came along and moved me, honey. You changed my mind, but love was fine. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kiss me, baby. Feels good. Hold me, baby. Well, I want to love you like a lover should. You're fine, so kind. I can tell this well that you're mine, 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 mine. I chew my nails off and I do my thumb. I'm real nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby, you drive me crazy. Goodness Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. But you might a brand new soul, ooh, and a cross of gold. But Virginia, they didn't give you quite enough information. You never cared for me. Did she ever say a prayer for me? Now, oh, whoa, whoa, and they say there's a heaven for those who will wait. But some say it's better when I say I'd rather laugh with the sinners and cry with the saints. Sin isn't much more fun. Only the good die young. That's what I said. Only the good die young. Only the good die young. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
All right, good night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Cool. Yeah, I haven't been on Twitch in a while. It's been a busy week with work. But after tonight, I need a few extra days to recover. But thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you all next week. Have a good night.